Okay, so this is the science class. Today we will learn about ants. Ants يعني نمل. نملة تعرفيها. So look around your neighborhood or a park for ants. These are social insects that live in colonies. Social يعني اجتماعية يعني يحبون يعيشون سوا ويا بعض. Insects يعني حشرات. حشرة. الآنت هي حشرة بالإنجليزي يعني insect. That live in colonies. Colonies, a colony means a group of animals or people or insects that live together, a large group. So they always live in large groups. So where you see one ant you are likely to see many others. لما تشوفين نملة وحدة دائما راح تشوفين يمها هواية أكو نمل. Spend some quiet time each day this week just watching them. Follow them with your eyes and observe how and where they walk each day. Try to watch for a little bit longer. Watching a single ant without losing it under a leaf or getting it confused with other ants takes intense concentration. Click the activity button to access the print. Okay, now this is the homework. We'll come to it at the end of the class. Okay, there is a video here. You should watch it, but I will read it for you also and explain. So you watch this and listen also to my lesson. Once upon a time, one hot summer, a cricket sang cheerfully on the branch of a tree, while down below, a long line of ants struggled gamely under the weight of their load of grains. And between one song and the next, the cricket spoke to the ants. Why are you working so hard? So you know the cricket. This is the cricket. It's this insect that makes noise at night. So this cricket was watching the ants and now he asked them, why are you working so hard? Come into the shade, away from the sun, and sing a song with me. A shade means يعني ظل. يعني دا يقولوا لهم تعالوا بالظل غنوا وياي, sing a song with me. But the tireless ants went on with the work. Tireless means they don't get tired. They're always working. They don't say I'm tired. We can't do that, they said. We must store away food for the winter. See, Rose, ants store away food. Store food يعني يخزنون أكل للشتاء. لأن بالشتاء winter is شتاء تعرفين. بالشتاء يصير باردة كلش ما يقدرون يدورون أكل. فلما يكون صيف أو الجو دافي they look for food and they store it. Storing it means يعني يخزنوه. شلون احنا نحط الأكل بالثلاجة هم عندهم مكان يحطون بيه الأكل. When the weather is cold and the ground white with snow, there is nothing to eat. And we'll survive the winter only if the pantry is full. There is plenty of summer to come, replied the cricket, and lots of time to fill the pantry before winter. I'd rather sing. How can anyone work in this heat and sun? So the cricket is telling the ants, you should not work now because there's too much time for you. You have to enjoy. Of course, the cricket is wrong. You should always work first. So let's continue. And so all summer the cricket sang while the ants labored. Labored يعني اشتغلوا. يعني they worked hard. But the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months. Autumn came and the leaves began to fall. The cricket left the bare tree. The grass too was turning thin and yellow. One morning the cricket woke shivering with cold. An early frost tinged the fields with the white and turned the last of the green leaves brown. Winter had come at last. The cricket wandered, feeding on the few dry stalks left in the hard, frozen ground. Then the snow fell, and she could find nothing at all to eat. Trembling and hungry, she thought sadly of the warmth and her summer songs. So the cricket kept singing in summer, not working at all, till the winter came and all the leaves and the grass went brown. See, crickets eat leaves and grass, so in winter the leaves and grass will die. So he has nothing left to eat, and he didn't work hard to save food for winter. One evening she saw a speck of light in the distance. A speck of light يعني شافت شوية ضوء. Speck يعني something very little in the distance, and trampling through the thick snow made her way towards it. Open the door, please open the door. I'm starving. Give me some food. An ant leant out of the window. Who's there? Whose is it? It's me, the cricket. I'm cold and hungry, with no roof over my head. The cricket. Ah, I see. I remember you. And what we were doing all the summer while we were getting ready for winter. Me? I was singing and filling the whole earth and sky with my song. Singing, eh? Said the ant. Well, try dancing now. So, عم نتعلم شنو هاي القصة. النمل اشتغل بالصيف بدل ما يلعب، وجمع أكل وخزنه بالبيت ماله. الكريكت ظل يلعب طول الصيف، ما سوى شي. فلما اجى الشتاء، النمل عنده أكل بالبيت ودافي وعنده مكان يعيش بيه. الكريكت ظل برا بردان وما عنده أكل وراح يموت بالشتاء. فلازم نشتغل نخلص شغلنا أول شي. هاي القصة هيج تعلمنا. Okay, there is another video for you. You have to watch. It's a 10-minute video, but I will explain it also. So the question, in the ant colony shown, again, what is a colony? It's a group of animals or insects that live together, large group. In this video, which ant is the most important? So from this video, you should answer this question. What is the most important ant in the colony? Try to guess. Okay, did you get it right? The most important ant in the colony is the queen. See, each ant colony has a queen. The queen is the most important ant in the colony, and everyone protects her. Why? Because she lays eggs. يعني هي تعطي بيض، هي اللي تولد النمل. So it's very important for them. What makes ants special? There are many interesting facts about ants. For example, did you know that ants can be found on every continent except Antarctica? Antarctica هاي بالشمال اللي هي كلها ثلج. So everywhere in the world there are ants. An interesting fact about ant bodies is that they don't include ears. Have you ever wondered why there are so many ants all over the world? For one reason. Some queen ants can have millions of babies. Okay, so what are the facts here we learned about ants? They don't have ears, so they cannot hear anything. They don't have ears. Okay, and earlier we said that the queen ant is the most important ant in the colony. Why? Because one queen can have millions of babies. Imagine. يعني وحدة بس queen ant تقدر تجيب ملايين من البيبي ants. Continue observing ants around your neighborhood, in your backyard. If you can get close enough, use a magnifying glass for a detailed view of ant activity. What do you see the ants doing? Despite their small size، يعني بالرغم من حجمهم الصغير، ants can carry food and materials many times their weight. يعني هم كلش صغار بس يقدرون يشيلون أكل وشغلات أكثر من وزنهم. يعني إذا هي وزنها جرام تقدر تشيل 10 جرام. كلش قوية. They are strong and versatile and work beautifully together as a community. We have much to learn from these creatures. Now it's time to record your observation about ants in your lesson book. Okay, now this is what we will do in this, and I will explain it to you. Okay, this one, if you want to build an ant farm, but we don't want to do that. It's very difficult to build an ant farm. So let's go to the homework. I'll just explain briefly يعني شوي راح اشرح لك. ant farm يعني مزرعة نمل. اكو ناس يسوون بالبيت هيجي بوكس زجاج ويحطون مثل تراب شفاف ويخلون بيه نمل، والنمل يتكاثر يسوي نمل هواية، فهاي هي الأنت فارم. Okay, let's go to the homework. So first question. From what you observed, draw an ant's world in the box below. يعني ارسمي هنا المكان اللي يعيش بيه النمل. تقدرين ترسمين نملات يمهم مثلا ورق شجر، عشب، على القاع يمشون. Okay, now we will answer some questions. Where are ants found and how large are their colonies? Where we can find ants? Everywhere, right? We can find ants everywhere in the world. And how large are their colonies? Remember what we talked about? Colonies? They always live in large colonies, so they have large colonies. What activities take place in the ants' daily work? Do you remember what we explained? ذكرين شو يسوون الant? They gather food and material. They always gather food and material. عمود الشتاء لما يجي يقدرون يعيشون. Okay, question number 3. Do ants have different jobs? What do they do? From the video, there are many jobs that the ants have. There are ants who build houses. The queen make babies and lay eggs. There are gathering ants that gather food. So you have to list what jobs they have. There are fighting ants. Some ants actually fight like an army, مثل جيش. So from the video, you have to put the jobs. يعني in the colony there are many ants. كل وحدة عندها شغل. Okay, اللي شرحت لك إياهم هسه تكتبيهم هنا. What threats exist in the ants world and how do they respond? Threats يعني شنو اكو خطر بالعالم مالهم و how do they respond يعني شلون يتجاوبون ويا الخطر، شلون يتغلبون على الخطر عمود ما يموتون. Okay, it is explained in the video. There are many other creatures that eat ants, right? There are the winter, there is no food. So those are threats. Threats يعني شغلات خطرة. How do they respond? Now, in order to survive the creatures that they want to eat them عمود لا يموتون من المخلوقات اللي ياكلون النمل يبنون البيت مالهم جوا القاع. دائما النمل يحفر جوا القاع أو بالحائط أو ما حد يشوفه. And to respond to the threat of no food in winter, they always gather food when there is summer or hot weather. أو لا يموتون بالشتاء. Okay, question number 5. What food does the ant eat and how does it get it? شنو ياكل النمل؟ من الفيديو كان مكتوب ياكلون حب، grain, rice, نباتات. And how do they get it? They get it from outside, from the wild. يروحون كل يوم يجمعون الأكل. Okay, so again watch the video. You will get these answers اللي هسه أنا شرحت لك إياهم. Okay, last question. Draw a picture of some of the ants' food below. ارسمي صور للأكل مال النمل هنا. Again, it is available in the video وهسه شرحت لك إياهم بالسؤال الخامس. Okay, so this is the end of the lesson.